Are you about to bring a newborn baby home for the very first time? It can be a bit overwhelming. So today I have 10 tips for you of things you need to know before you bring a newborn baby home. And I have a lot to say, so I think I'm going to break this up into 2 videos. The first video is going to be 5 things that you need to know, and they more pertain towards mom and dad. And the second video is going to be more baby related, baby focused. Okay, so here we go. Number 1, prepare your spouse. Stereotypically, females kind of think about the future and they think about things that are going to happen. So for example, your wedding day. Did you think about how your wedding day was going to go? Or if you're not married, are you thinking about how your wedding day might go someday if you want to get married? I think so. So guys, they don't really think about how things are going to go. They don't think about what their wedding day is going to be like, or they don't think about if their significant other is pregnant, what it's going to be like in the labor and delivery room. They don't think about what it's going to be like when they bring the baby home from the hospital. So, funny story, my husband did not really think about how it was going to be when we brought our first son home from the hospital. So we have 3 kids. Oldest is a son. So we were home maybe like 2 days from the hospital, and it's the middle of the night, you know, been up a lot, exhausted, you're so tired. And my husband pops up out of bed and he's like, "This is fucking unreal. I do not know how we're going to do this. How can we keep on going like this? This is unreal. Like, I'm so tired. I mean, just, we cannot go on." And it was really funny. He just hadn't thought about how tired he was going to be and what it was going to be like. And so, ladies, prepare your spouse. Let him know that you're not going to get much sleep. The babies cry a lot. They make a lot of noise. They poop a lot. They pee a lot. There's just going to be a lot that you're going to have to do. You're going to be really tired. And it's just a lot to think about. You also need to prepare your spouse for what it's going to be like in the delivery room. And think about what you want too. Do you want him looking down there? Do you want him up by your head? Do you want him holding your hand? Do you want him supporting you? Do you want him not to touch you? Like when you're in pain or doing something, do you not like people to touch you? Maybe he should know that. If he's queasy, maybe you should talk to him about there's going to be blood and I'm going to be in a lot of pain. Do you need to sit down? Like, you don't want, dad to pass out while you're in labor. So just prepare him. Let him know what his expectations are. Do you expect him to hold your hand? Do you expect him to help, be right up in there? You guys need to think about these things and kind of prepare him for it. This kind of leads into my next little point, preparing for your hospital stay. I'm going to stick with dad right now. So preparing for the hospital stay, you kind of need to know where the hospital is. And I know that sounds like super duh, but you need to know within the hospital, and he needs to know, or your significant other, whoever's taking you to the hospital, they need to know where to go. When I went into labor the first time, I was dilated to an 8 by the time we got to the hospital. So I wasn't really thinking clearly, and I was in a lot of pain. And so my husband was the one kind of having to do everything, and he didn't know which floor labor and delivery was on. And he didn't know whether or not to take me to the emergency room or up to labor and delivery floor. So that might be something you need to ask your OBGYN too. Like, for example, the hospital I deliver at, below 20 weeks gestation, you go through the emergency room. Above 20 weeks gestation, you go straight to labor and delivery. So those are the things that you need to know about, and your significant other, the person that's taking you to the hospital, needs to know those things too, because you may not be in a state where you can take them wherever you're supposed to be. Okay? Other things preparing for the hospital stay, food. You are going to be starving. Labor is hard work. Whether or not you have a C-section, that's a major surgery, or you're laboring, if it's quick, if it's long, it's still a lot of work on your body. You are going to be ravenous. So hungry. Take lots of snacks, lots of healthy snacks, some sweets, some of your favorite things. You deserve it, but make sure you have lots of them. And a camera. How many times, I'm also a NICU nurse, so I go on high-risk deliveries and I take care of babies. So I'm around babies all the time. I love babies. But how many dads or significant others or moms or grandmas or whatever are in there with mom laboring and they don't have a camera to take first pictures of baby? Please take your camera. Have that packed in your bag early. Like from 36 weeks on, you have to have your bag packed. Have a camera in there, please. Most of the days now, people have phones, but make sure you have a charger in your bag so the phone is not dead when you need to take those pictures, okay? Let's see. Third point for today. So we've prepared for the hospital stay. You need to prepare for the afterbirth. Before my first child, no one really told me what it was going to be like down there after I had the baby. I didn't really think about that. I was so focused on labor and what labor was going to be like. I didn't think about what it was going to be like down there or my body or anything after the birth. So there's a lot of blood. It's really gross, and I don't like pads. I think pads are gross. I really prefer to wear a tampon when I'm on my period, but you can't wear a tampon after you've pushed a baby out of there. So you gotta wear pads. So before you go into labor, buy several different pads. I had to go through like 5, 6 kinds of pads, brands of pads, before I figured out some that I liked, because I don't like pads. It's just so gross feeling down there. But you're gonna have to wear pads for a while, for weeks, 6+ weeks. Everybody's different, every woman's different, but it takes a while to recover. You bleed for a while, and so you're gonna be going through a lot of pads. So stock up on your pads, stock up on different kinds. Maybe you already know what kind you like, but there's gonna be days where you're bleeding a lot, days where you're not bleeding a lot, so you need light pads, heavy pads, all pads. Gross. Right? Okay, underwear. Please go buy a pack or a couple packs of cheap, breathable, mesh, kind of cotton, whatever you think will be comfortable, granny panties. There's gonna be lots of blood, maybe some pee-pee. The pad's gonna leak. You're gonna feel gross. You're gonna feel fat. It's just bleh afterwards. So buy some cheap underwear to have for the afterbirth. Okay? Collins, what's up? My little one over there. Loose clothes, some in-between clothes. You're gonna be kind of tired of wearing your maternity clothes, and your belly will go down a little bit right after you have the baby, but it's not going to go down all the way. It takes weeks, months, however long. Every woman is different. However long it's going to take you to get back to your body, but you're not going to want to wear your maternity clothes or all your maternity clothes. So you need some in-between clothes. Some comfortable clothes, something loose-fitting. I like, if you're nursing, these little clippy bras. Guys, hey, what's up? Make sure you have all those comfortable things and think about what it's going to be like afterwards. Oh, when you're at the hospital, stock up on, they're like little tux, round, cool, like little things, tux pads that you put on your pad and it feels good. Ask every day, every new nurse you have, ask them for an extra, like say, I'm out of those, can I have another bucket of them? Stock up and take them home. And the spray, the EpiFoam spray, that is like pain spray for down there. Ask for a couple extra of those too, okay? When you're at the hospital. All right, number 4, do some research. Let me get Eddie here. You need to know how to take care of a baby. I got a runny nose in our house here. We'll go over that in another video at some point. I'm gonna try to post a video about once a week. But anyways, please do some research. If you're planning on breastfeeding, watch some videos. I think a lot of women think, oh, breastfeeding is such a natural thing. I'm just gonna know what to do. Baby's gonna know what to do. No, I'm a NICU nurse. I've been a NICU nurse for a while. I'm trained how to teach people and help people how to breastfeed. But when I had my first child, it still took a couple days, a couple weeks for us to figure it out. It's just, baby's never done it before, you've never done it before. It's a lot of work, and you need to know and have done some preparations before baby comes on how to do it. Watch other YouTube videos. I watched video after video after video on how to breastfeed when I was trying to do it, when I was having trouble beforehand. But you need to know the basics of how to breastfeed, how to get baby to latch, some different positions, maybe if you want a boppy or whatever to help you do it. But please do some research. Also, if you've never taken care of a newborn, ever been around little babies or kids, You need to do some research. Read a book. Watch some videos. Just Google it. Look on YouTube. My favorite book for getting baby to sleep through the night and routines. I'm a big routine person. Nick, you were kind of neurotic about schedules and sleep. Baby Wise. It's my favorite book. I read it multiple times. Every kid I have 3 kids. Get your baby on a schedule, basically is what it's about, and how to get baby to sleep through the night. 3 months, I go back to work after a baby is born. So I really want baby to be sleeping through the night. All 3 of my kids were sleeping through the night by the time we went back to work. Baby Wise is amazing. Just make sure you do some research. You need to know how to take care of another human being before you bring a human being home from the hospital, okay? Let's see, number 4. Prepare for when you come home and you're sleep deprived and you're starving and your family's starving and your husband is starving, your significant other is starving. I don't know if your mom or someone's going to be able to come help you, but maybe try to get some gift cards to some restaurants. If you like to cook some meals in advance, cook some double of meals and put them in the freezer so that you can have some extra meals to take care of, to have at home. Hey, Collins. But you need to have some extra things around. Buy some frozen meals. Hey! This is going to be your life. Don't worry. They're so worth it though. So, please get some good snacks too. Like I said, you're going to be really hungry while you're breastfeeding, or even if you're not breastfeeding, you're going to be real hungry, especially right afterwards. If you are breastfeeding, you're going to have to take in some extra calories. So you need to have some things around the house so it's not extra crap calories, but good calories so you can produce that milk. Lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, lots of extra good snacks to have around the house, okay? Last little point I'm going to talk about today is pamper yourself. When you're getting close to delivery, go have your toes done. The first time I was pregnant, I didn't have my toes done, and I was so embarrassed when I got in there and like my toes were gross, and I had my mom come up and bring some nail polish and paint my toes in the postpartum bed. But go have your toes taken care of. You're gonna be taking care of another human being, and it's hard work, and it's wonderful, but it's hard work. But take care of yourself beforehand. Go get a prenatal massage. Oh, this last time I went to a chiropractor. Do your research on a chiropractor. Find a good chiropractor. They can help a lot while you're pregnant. And afterwards. I was real out of alignment this last time, and he helped me. But he does work with pregnant people, and you need to make sure you do research and find a good one. But take care of yourself, pamper yourself, get some good rest, get some quality time with your significant other if you have a significant other, because it's going to be hard for a while. But pamper yourself, take care of yourself, be well rested, shave. Maybe shave every day in case you're going to labor, especially down there. You know, just do a good little shave if you can reach it. All right, guys. I hope these 5 tips really help you. I just really want everyone to have a good experience and the best experience they can with bringing home a new baby. Babies are wonderful. I love them, and I want them well taken care of. So pay attention and check out my next video. It's the second part of this one, 5 tips more baby related. So I'll post it in a couple of days, guys. But until then, happy baby. Thanks again, guys. My name's Gentry. Bye.